Oh, it's just you. Guys, I'm so scared right now. We're gonna do something that scares me a little bit. We're gonna clear coat. We're gonna clear coat the Jimmy. I'm scared. I've never done something like this before. I don't know. Will this work? Will it not? Will Poppy's Patina actually preserve this beautiful patina paint? You'll have to tune in and find out. I'm Tony, and this is Stay Home Garage, Spooky Edition. Every car has its own story, but they all have something in common. They each need someone to help them tell that story. And that's where you and I come in. Now, I'm no expert. I've learned what I can over the years, but I do this for fun in my driveway like so many of you. And that's what this channel is about. We're going to try some new things, we're gonna laugh, and we're gonna have fun with cars. My name is Tony, and this is Stay at Home Garage. Hello. Well guys, today's the day. We're gonna put on some Poppy's Patina on this Patina. You may remember the 1980 GMC Jimmy that I got out of my Uncle Billy's field. It's a special project to me. I absolutely love this truck. The last time you saw it, we put in new carpet. We still need to work on the seats, but we put in new carpet and it made the inside look amazing. So we've kind of taken care of the inside. We're gonna pause on the inside for a second. Now, let's try to preserve this beautiful patina that it took nature over 30 years to create. We don't want to cover that up with glossy, beautiful paint. I mean, that'd be cool, but that's not what this truck is for, okay? So we're gonna try out Poppy's Patina and see what it does. We're gonna do the gloss, and I'm super excited about this, but also super nervous. I've never done anything like this before. So I've never mixed paint before. I've never done a wipe-on clear coat system before. I'm gonna try to walk you through the steps of step 1, step 2, step 3 of this is how you do a wipe-on clear coat system. And let's see if a little Dumbo like me can make this work. First things first, we need to wash this thing, because I don't know if you can tell or not. It's dirty. It's dirty. It's really dirty. We gotta, make sure it looks good before we, hit pause on the aging system, Let's do that. So let's get to washing. I got to put on my washing uniform. Well, this looks like a job for Coach Safety. Hey everybody, I'm Coach Safety. Today, I'm gonna show you how we wash a car safely. I heard Tony's gonna pop a patina this thing, but before we can pop a patina it, we gotta wash it. It is so dirty. Look at it, look at it. Holy for holy, oh, that's the Sahara Desert right there in front of me. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna sauté and make sure that we got our personal safety equipment. Yep, we are safe. And now let's get that power washer. Let's do it. Ha, ha. First things first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill this bucket up with soap. Now, since we're doing the Poppy's Patina later, what we're doing now later, you don't want car wash that has wax in it, because you're just gonna try to strip it off later. So make sure there's no wax in your car wash. Make sure to measure. Good. Ha! All right, we got the soap ready. We got the power washer ready. We just gotta turn it on. Okay, here we go. And then we got the Scotch Brite Gray Ultra Fine, Ultra Thin to get all the scaling off. Let's get started. Come on. Let's rinse all this loose dirt off first. Let's do it. Power on. Now, power washing is fun. Let's be safe. Now, let's watch me have fun and be safe at the same time. And go. Oh, yeah, get out of here, dirt. Come on, get. Go on and get. Okay, now that we got the dirt knocked off, we can get to washing. So we got the wash bucket. Ha ha! Change sides. All right, first things first, we're gonna wash with the good old sponge, get more dirt and grime and stuff like that off. Then we're gonna go back, use our gray Scotch Brite to get any scaling or anything like that off. As a matter of fact, reverse that. We're gonna do the Scotch Brite first and finish with the sponge. All right, this has been our exercise break. Let's get back to it. Yeah. Ha! All right, I'm gonna be serious with you for a second. I'm gonna morph back into Tony. Hey guys, it's me. I bet you probably didn't know it was me. So what that gray Scotch Brite did was get off any of the kind of rough scaling that might be up here. There's still a little bit, and I don't think you're gonna really be able to get rid of everything unless you really put in some elbow grease. But it also got rid of some just like brand new surface rust. And so, you know, we wanna keep a little bit of that rust color in there. And so I didn't work it too hard, but I did get rid of some other ones. And I think by getting rid of some of that brand new surface rust will actually enhance bringing out a little bit more of the deeper color. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but basically what I'm saying is when you use your Scotch Brite, kind of decide on what level of rusty that you want, because that might help you decide what type of Scotch Brite that you want to get, whether it's the fine one like mine or maybe a little bit more of a coarser one. Just kind of depends on what you want. I think the gray is going to work perfectly for us, but just that, I got off a little bit of paint. So again, you want to be careful because whenever you're dealing with patina, that paint's going to shoot off really fast. Even whenever you're using a power washer, make sure that you're not getting too close and that you're not making new kind of zebra lines in the paint. So you just always want to be careful, stop what you're doing every now and then, assess the situation, and then get back to it. But I don't want to take off too much paint because I love this color. So we're going to just go back through, do the sides now, Scotch Brite, Scotch Brite, Scotch Brite, shine, and we'll get back to it. Then we'll dry it off, and it's going to be clear time. All right, let's get Coach Safety back out here. Whoa, where'd I go? Ha ha! All right, that was weird. Let's get back to it. All right, I call that cleaner than a whistle. We just need to dry it off, and then we'll be ready to clear coat. Hey, Tony, back to you. Hey, thanks a lot, Coach Safety. We'll see you next time. That was totally not me. Anyway, something else I'm really excited about. Look, I'm in my cleaner garage with my brand new used Facebook Marketplace rolling workbench. Love this. This is very infomercial style. Love it. Now let's take a look at the Poppy's Patina kit that I bought. I'll be honest with you, I've had this for a few months. It's been a long time. It's been a really long time. and I am just now getting around to do this. So there's some stuff in here that I've probably forgotten about. But I just want to show you the kit that I got. They have different levels of all of their different kits and stuff. I forgot what this kit was called. You can please go on their website, Poppy's Patina, and you can see all the different levels of kits and stuff like that they have. I'll just show you the one that I got and all the goodies that came with it. So, of course, we have some instructions in here. And then we have one applicator pad. We have some Scotch-Brite things in here. I bought some more Scotch-Brite, so turns out I didn't need them, but I bought some more just in case. Here is the Poppy's Patina itself. We have the wax and grease remover. Well, here, let's get this out. We have the wax and grease remover, the wipe-on clear coat itself. We got the gloss, and then we have some clear catalyst. So here's the big thing of the kit. We also have some, they call them rags. I think these are just old t-shirts, which are basically rags. So I think that is for the wax and grease remover, which I will demonstrate later. So here's like the basic kit, I believe, but I went ahead and splurged a little bit more. I'll show you that. Let's put this stuff over here. I kind of got the stuff that you can maintain it with. So here is some pre-cleaner that we should have used right here. We might even do it again. We'll see. Crap. But that is for what you can rinse off the car with before you start doing everything. And then I went ahead and got some wash and wax and some detail spray with ceramic. And then it comes with a little spray head. So this is kind of the whole kit right here. I'm super stoked to get going on this. Now, the one thing that didn't come with the kit that I really think you're going to need is some paint mixing cups. I went ahead and got a lot. You don't need as many as these because the catalyst and the actual clear coat, you're supposed to mix to 8-to-1. So I've never actually mixed clear coat or paints or anything like that before. So doing something new. Staying at home, doing something new. It's like a stay-at-home garage. We're in the garage. Wow, it's crazy. It's all coming together. Anyway, I got these mixing cups from Amazon. Got a plethora of them just in case I ever need them for anything else. But the clear coat and the catalyst mix to 8-to-1. So I got these. I went on the internet to learn how to read a mixing cup and how you can find out what is 8-to-1 and like all that other stuff. So we'll kind of go over that a little bit. I am not an expert. I am not going to give you the ins and outs of the mixing in the mixing cup. I'm going to tell you what I do. Please do your own research because this is my first time doing this. So stay to the end of the video and see how everything turns out. But the mixing cups did not come with the kit. So that is something that you're going to have to buy in addition to the kit. All right, that is what we have to work with. We are almost ready to put on clear coat. We got one more step. Here's a lesson I'm now giving to you because I just learned it. Inspect your stuff before you start. I just spent a lot of time cleaning. Coach Safety spent a lot of time cleaning the Jimmy, and here's the pre-cleaner stuff that we should have used, and I did not thoroughly inspect the kit before doing it. So I'm either going to go back or I think we're okay to do without it. I probably will do it without it, so we'll kind of see how that turns out. But before we can get the Jimmy in here to put the clear coat on, I have to put old tires and rims back on it to lower it down just enough so it can get in this garage. So let's get started doing that, and then it's first step, wax and grease remover time. Let's do it! You know what's so great about this new table? Just roll it away. Just roll it away. Bye! Rolling. We have it all nice and clean now. Before we get started clear coating this, I do want to show you guys how it looks now. So this is right after we just got done washing it. It is nice and clean. No dirt coming off of it. One of the things that I did find is after washing it and using the Scotch-Brite, I had some kind of chalky stuff kind of showing up. Looks like right here. Oh no, that's good. That's good. But had some chalky stuff showing up after I'd rubbed my hand on it. So after you use the Scotch-Brite, make sure you go back through and you still wash it down with like a sponge or whatever item you might want to do, microfiber, whatever you want to use. But this is the before. Doesn't look too shabby at all, especially after all the Scotch-Briting and all of that stuff we just did. But I am really excited to see how this goes. It is now time to do the wax and grease remover, so let's get started. All right, before we can start this whole process and get this thing in the garage to do the wax and grease remover and then put on the clear coat, I have to put on old rims and tires just to bring this thing down enough to get it into the garage. So let's do that real quick. All right, old ones off. I'm sorry, well, new old ones off. Boy, this is get confusing. Old, new ones, old ones back on? Whatever. Yes, I know, I should have a jackson under here, I know. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, that one's on. Let's do that 3 more times. All right, let's see if we can get this guy in here. Still gonna be close. All right, we made it. This is the first time the Jimmy's ever officially been in the been in the garage. Only took 4 tire changes to do it. All right, let's what is it? Wax, grease, remove this thing. Okay, friends, I'm sorry. It's going to be a little bit hard to see me in here, I think. I need more lights in here. I need more lights. Anyway, time for the wax and grease remover. It just said to basically dampen a recycled cloth, a t-shirt, and then wipe off. What's the other one? No. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. There's that. So, nope. I won't use that one. Okay. How are we doing here? Okay, we got 2. So we're going to dampen with this guy. You should probably wear gloves doing this. Just let you know. I'm not. They're somewhere. I have them around here somewhere. All right, so we're going to wipe this down with wax and grease remover. Let's do it. You might be asking yourself, well, Tony, it seems a little cramped in your 1-car garage. Why are you doing this in there? Well, it's because I want to try to keep as much stuff from falling on this as possible. I think just one pass through, so it was still dirty. Wow. I'm getting more and more excited. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this side since I'm over here. I really should be wearing gloves. Please, guys, do as I say, not as I do. I have gloves somewhere. I'm gonna have to go look for them here after this. Hindsight being 2020, I would probably go back and blow out these recycled rags that they provided, or even use microfiber towels. Even if I'm just going to throw them away and that's it, because there's a lot of fuzz flying around in the air now, and I don't know how much that's going to be left on the car or what, so I'm a little concerned about what that's going to do whenever we have clear coat going around, but I guess we'll see. So this is random, but one of my recycled rags has a button on it. So I was like, what is that rattling? Because it's a button. So just make sure you inspect that so that way you don't cause any, if you don't want to cause any scratches, you don't cause any new ones. I know this is Poppy's Patina, so probably we're not so worried about scratches, but still, just it's good to know. Because what if you wanted to use one of these on another car that is shiny? All right, we are degreased. Now let's mix up our clear and hope for the best. All right, so I did a minimum taping because I'm raring to go, and if I put any clear coat where it's not supposed to be on any trim or something like that, I'll fix it later. I'll figure it out. I think you just need to get some acetone, stuff like that. I did go ahead and find me some gloves to put on because I'll be honest with you, that wax and grease remover was, well, starting to burn. Only because I think I had some paper cuts, but doctor's in. Okay. Here's my mixing cup. Here's my clear. Here's my clear catalyst. So this is just how I'm going to do it. Let's figure it out together, okay? In my mixing cup, you find the column that says 8:1. And because that's the ratio that this Poppy's Patina requires. So you kind of estimate how much material you think you're going to need. I'm going to go for about 10 ounces and see how much that gets us. And so you take 10 ounces, which is over here. Take 10 ounces, which is over here, and then you take your finger, go all the way over here to the 8:1, and we're going to say that is about 5. So I'm estimating we're going to need about 10 ounces. And if you take your finger, that means you're going to need about that much material. Okay, so you take your finger, you go over here, and that is on the 8:1, that is a little bit above 4 on the 8 column. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up all the way up to 4, okay? And then we're going to get our catalyst, go over here, and then fill it up to where the level gets up to the other 4 in the column for 1. And then we should be at an 8:1 ratio. So let's give that a shot. Clear first. I don't know if we need to mix it up, but we'll do that. That smells like good. Smells good. Potent. Okay, we're going to put this down at 4. Or we're going to pour until we get to the 4. Now this stuff has about a 2-hour flash life. And what that means is once you mix these two things together, you have about 2 hours to use all that you need. So we are now up to the 4, or pretty close to it. Yep. This is not the most even floor, but we're up to the 4 in the 8 column. That means now we're going to go over here. We're going to pour in the catalyst till we get to the 4 in the 1 column. And that is 8:1. And again, this catalyst, it says that this is to make the clear coat chemical resistant. So like if you spill transmission fluid, gas, I don't know, what's something else that's corrosive? WD-40, whatever. Whew. I just like smelling them just because I just wonder what they're going to smell like. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to mix it up. I wiped this guy off earlier. Going to mix it up really quick. Now, while I'm mixing this, I want to tell you the applicator pad, they were very clear in the instructions and any of the instructional videos that I saw that Poppy's Patina put out, that you need to blow out your applicator pad. So make sure that you do that. I've already done that with mine. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I've cleaned this guy out. Oh, I thought so. Clean. Okay, clean. And I'm just going to put him in here. You could probably just dip directly from your mixer cup, but I wanted to just be able to have a little bit more control. I don't know. It just made me feel better to do it this way. So we're going to pour this in here. Okay. Okay, so what I saw on the instructional video is you put your applicator pad in and you dip it into the clear coat and you bring it up and you let it kind of fade, or you let it drip down until it starts dripping. And then when it starts dripping and it's not just a constant pour off of the applicator pad, when it starts dripping, that's whenever you put it on. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm scared. This is a scary moment, but boy, it's exciting. All right, let's do this. Okay, we just started dripping. Here we go. I don't think I've ever concentrated harder on a channel or just in life. Okay. There's one. The applicator's getting kind of hung up for some reason. I'm gonna go around and get the front later, since I can't see it. Well, guys, make sure that you do this in a well-ventilated area. This stuff is potent. Now, I'm not putting a lot of pressure down or anything. I'm just letting it glide. Something I'm already kind of discovering is if you have a lot on your applicator pad and you come them down and then you stop because you can't see what you're doing. Well, I had some drips on this side, so if you do it in the right order, you want to go ahead and do this first instead of doing this first, because I thought that maybe for a second I was like, well, maybe I'll get this, that way I can see what I'm doing. But you want to do that so that way maybe you can incorporate the drips and you don't oversaturate that area. That's kind of what my thought process is. So this is probably my fault. It is my fault. I'm seeing in my applicator pad there's some maroon paint coming off while I'm doing it, and then whenever I just dipped it back in, I saw some maroon paint kind of dripping back off of it. And so what I've decided to do is kind of do things out of order. The hood is done now. I'm going to go and do the white surfaces first, because what I don't want, and I'm going to switch sides on my applicator pad here, because what I don't want is I don't want the clear coat to start having a maroon tint to it. So I'm going to do the white first, and then I'm going to go back and do the maroons, the sides, things like that. Because if my clear coat starts looking a little bit more reddish or has a red tint to it, that's okay because it's not on white. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay guys, night one. This is what we've wound up with so far. It is looking okay. I think we're gonna have to put on one more coat, but I really want to see how this dries, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Got to go back to work tomorrow, so we'll see what it looks like after work, and maybe we'll put on another coat tomorrow evening, or maybe we're putting this thing outside. I don't know, and we'll see. We'll see it in the sun. Either way, I'll see you tomorrow. Watch out for Coach Safety. He'll pop up out of nowhere. Hey! Ah! All right, guys, day 2 of this. It is now cured for 24 hours. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. And there we go. It looks pretty good. I really like the colors that it's brought out. I am going to put another coat on it because there's certain areas, like right here, it almost looks like there's none on there, but I know I covered it. You can feel how it's there, but maybe I didn't have as much on the applicator pad as much as I should, but I really like what it did with the white. It looks really, really good. So I'm excited. I have not done the top yet. Don't think I'm going to do the white top. I will explain those reasons at a later date, but this is what we're looking at so far. So far, so good. Very excited. So I'm going to put another coat on this. That'd be coat dos on this. I like it. I think it needs 2 coats, maybe even 3 if we got the material. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. It's rinse and repeat. It's the same process as it was before. You guys saw that. So we'll do that really quick, and then we'll catch you guys up again tomorrow for day 3 of this video. Tomorrow. We'll see how it looks. I'm excited. So smooth now. That's smoother than smooth. That's like peanut butter smooth. Unless you like yours crunchy, then it's not that. There's some rust on here that's so crunchy. Anyway, let's stop talking about peanut butter. We did it! Guys, look at this. I am so happy with the final product. Guys, I think this looks absolutely amazing. I love how it brought out all of the dark colors. It's so smooth now. It now is water resistant, so we've kind of encapsulated, you know, it's water shedding, water resistant, water no-go, whatever. There's some spots I missed, like I forgot this place down here behind the bumper. So you can kind of tell just the vast difference. I'll actually show you that right now. So, overall, Poppy's Patina, that's great. Pretty simple. I did learn some lessons, okay? I think the product is an absolutely amazing product. I would highly suggest it. Here are some lessons that I learned. I looked up the kit that I ordered. It was the whole shebang kit. So it came with cleaners, it came with the clear coat, the catalyst, the degreaser, the rags. It came with everything. And I didn't use everything because I didn't read the directions. So, lesson number one, if you want to do Poppy's Patina, no matter what kind that they have, gloss like I did, satin or matte, read the directions in its entirety. I just got excited to get the truck to look like this, that I didn't read all of the directions as thoroughly as I should have. Everything still looks great. I just maybe would have, well, it leads me into lesson number two. This is about 3 coats. I will say the first coat, I was a little worried because I just didn't see it changing that much. It just kind of looked greasy to me with just 1 coat. But the coat number 2 is made a big difference. And then honestly, I don't even really think it needed a coat number 3. I probably would have stopped at coat number 3, but I think it still looks absolutely amazing. For some reason, because I didn't read the directions thoroughly enough, I thought that I had to wait 24 hours before putting on the second coat. That's actually inaccurate. I only have to wait, I think they said 30 minutes, maybe it was like 20 to 30 minutes, and then I could actually put a second coat on. Double check me on this. This is, again, me trying to go from memory. I ran into some issues with like my applicator drying up. Then I had to go buy more applicators. There's some areas over here that I'm actually not super duper happy with. And I think it's because of the applicator. And I think it also had something to do with me waiting 24 hours. So this actually is a product of over 3 days. Day number 3, we put on the third coat. And that's the only reason why I said maybe it didn't need that third coat, is because whenever I started putting on the third coat, there were some areas that looked a little bit more splotchy than others. And I think, honestly, the only reason why is because of the applicator that I had, and because I was reusing an old paint tray that I was using. And so I think some of the old mixing with the new just caused the thing. So I do not blame Poppy's Patina for any of the parts on here that I am unhappy with. I blame me, definitely user error. So read your directions. Number 3, lesson number 3, inspect your kit. If you get the whole shebang kit, inspect everything. Open up all of the packages. Make sure, number 1, that you have everything. And number 2, don't miss something. So you saw me use car wash to clean this up and to Scotch-Brite it and stuff. There was an actual cleaner that said, the direction said, clean with this product. And I didn't clean with that product. So I'm a little upset that I did that to myself. That, again, that's my fault. And so inspect your kit. Lay everything out. Don't get in a hurry like I did. I was just so excited, but can you blame me? I mean, just look at it. Just looks great. Looks great. Lesson number 4, gloss enhances everything. It enhances everything. Every detail, every dent, every scratch, every rust mark, everything. The hood looks fantastic. This was a farm truck and an off-road truck. This actually, 2 of my uncles have owned this truck. My Uncle Billy, and that's where I got it from, is from my Uncle Billy's house. But before Uncle Billy, Uncle Don owned this, and this was used on his farm. It was used to go through the brush, and so there's some deep scratches along both sides of the truck where limbs, grass, straw, cows, you name it, left some pretty deep scratches in the paint. And gloss enhanced those scratches. Again, that's not Poppy's Patina's fault. That is my fault. I think a way to get around that is smoothing out the paint. If you want that very nice clear coat look, You're really gonna need to Scotch-Brite it, maybe even do some wet sanding, and just smooth out all of those deep scratches. So make sure that you smooth out any of the sections where you either don't want the scratches to get enhanced, or you feel like your applicator might get hung up just a little bit. Overall, guys, Poppy's Patina, it is fantastic. It's easy to use. Read the directions. Smooth out any of the spots that you don't want enhanced. And inspect your packs. Inspect everything. Make sure you got everything. Make sure you use everything that you're supposed to. Those are my lessons that I've learned. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that this answered some questions for you about whether you want to do one of the wipe on clear coats. I use Poppy's Patina and I really like them. I would suggest them. Also, Oklahoma company, go Oklahoma! Yeah! We are okay. Anyway, that wasn't okay. Whatever. Anyway. Well, guys, if you are still watching and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit it. Hit it now. Hit it. I'm just trying to get this YouTube channel up and going. We have reached over 100. We've reached over 100, guys. I think we're at the time that I make this video, 113. I'm so excited for that. So thank you guys so much for that. For those of you that do subscribe, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time. If you like content like this, guys, we got more stuff coming. We'll see you next time. Also, yes, I do know that I was wearing a Ford Bronco shirt in front of my GMC Jimmy. I'm sorry.